Hello everyone, this is gonna be a quick guide on how I do my artifacts. I imagine a lot of you also have a bunch of stack boxes of artifacts. I had around 3k when I started, I have 10,000 of the green ones, so let's just do it. So the artifacts window have been changed, as many of you know. It has the old window here, but there's this whole new UI. The way I like to filter my artifacts, I just go into the filters here, and I made three filters, one for weak and heavy, where I pick the Wildlands, which is the evasion, the chaos, which is the crit, and the ancestral armor, which is the HP. I pick everything except bonus damage. Then I do those stats here, which is max damage, magic heavy, heavy, melee evasion, range evasion, magic evasion, evasion, max mana, stamina regen, max stamina, weaken chance, CC chance. And I use that to filter my main runes for my main thing. I use another tab with hit that I just changed the ancestral armor to abyssal beast, and I put magic hit and hit chance because you might want to do a double filter. And in case you don't have triple evasion artifacts, I recommend going to only evasion and only picking like the evasions here to filter. So what I like to do is just you can edit them by clicking here and changing their name. Then you click here and you go into change all your settings here. You put the things that you want here and then we'll save settings. So it will save, and every time you click it's gonna instantly swap to the things that you want. So the thing I do, I click on my weak heavy, I click on apply, right? And then it's gonna filter out my stuff. What that does is, for example, if I click on the Talisman 1, it's gonna show what I have, and it's gonna show some filters. For example, this has 4 of my filters, which is the heavy attack, magic heavy attack, the ancestral armor, right, the set, and the base damage. So that's the 4 filters that I got. A perfect piece would have 5 filters. So what I do is basically go into my inventory. Let's do a showcase here, and I'm gonna open, right? Get the artifact inventory full. Oh, in case you don't have it, you can go to your artifact window, by the way, and buy some slots. You can buy up to 150 using only Solent, so you don't need to spend Lucent, and that should like speed up your process a little bit. But yeah, go to artifact, then I go here, click on my filter. After opening the bags, click here, and then go to Talisman 1. There you can see, you're gonna list everything. All the new pieces that I got have only 2 filters. That is, for example, this only has the status and the piece that I need, so Chaos Hellbringer and base damage. So it only has like 2 of the filters. So anything that is lower than 4 of the filters, I usually avoid or just ignore. So check around, blah blah blah. Those are all old pieces that I had. Basically everything here is old piece. These are 3 filters, so ignore. I go here, boom, this is a 3 piece. I'm gonna lock this, but I think I already had this equipped, but locking this. All 2 filters, so ignore. Come here, 4 filters. So this is a new piece. It's a 4 filter. It has magic heavy and magic evasion, base damage, ancestral armor. On the right bottom piece, which is a Talistone 4 here, I actually want evasion, so I would usually not save this. I'm just showing you so you can pay a little bit of attention if you should save it or not. Let's see if there's any other piece. This is also 4 piece. It's also evasion with heavy. It's a bit annoying because there's no way to filter it in a better way. I would like to only filter evasion on the 4th slot, but it is what it is. It's better than what we had before for sure, but it's still a bit clunky. So here there's nothing important. Let's go to the solar stone. Let's see if we got anything. Doesn't look like we got anything. Let's go to the lunar stone. Here doesn't matter much. So after checking everything, I got no useful artifacts, so I just go to the material transmutation thing, go to rare and below, and start like piling things up. By doing this, you're definitely gonna lose some interesting stones. For example, you might have gotten a triple piece like this with like triple endurance or other status that you might want to use in other builds. But to be honest, it's gonna take way too long to filter everything out. You're dealing with like a bunch of artifacts and it's too boring. So I just decided to do the quick process, and if anything truly good comes around, then I just use it. If not, then it is what it is. It's not gonna be min-maxing. The only way to min-max this would be to check one by one on the solve window here, on the transmutation window, and that's too much work for me, so I just don't bother with it. At max, you should check like your solar and sunstones, because you don't get many of those, to see if there's anything useful. If not, just keep the process going. So now I just finished the first step. That was like, what, 100 artifacts? Try to not lock many artifacts, because the more artifacts you have locked, the harder it is to filter artifacts, because that means you have less slots to play with. So for example, I think I just burned around 100, 120 of the artifacts, so I need to do this like 20 more times almost. So it's really annoying. There's also the green artifacts. So yeah, I just open 100, and now I do the same thing. I go here to artifacts, click here, click on the first filter that I have set up, and go check one by one, blah blah blah. 3 pieces, so everything here is underneath is 3 filters. I ignore those. I come here, da 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 da. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I think I have too many locked pieces here, so I'm probably gonna unlock some of those. I'm just not sure what yet. I'm gonna have to look with more patience. For example, this is double evasion. We're gonna unlock this. This is double evasion. We're gonna unlock this. Let's see. Yeah, the rest I'm gonna have to check with more patience. Is double evasion. Oh, sorry. This. I'm gonna get rid of those. This is for piece. Nothing interesting. 5 piece, but that's one that I already had. No new pieces. So you can see, like, there's a bunch of trash that's gonna be thrown in the middle. So it's actually really annoying to filter things out, but it's much faster than before. Oh, in case you want to do the other thing, you just go here after doing the first pass with the weak heavy, you change to the hit pass and you go here and then go check level 5 hit. 4 filters. Oh, here's 4 filters. This is a really good piece actually. It has hit chance, magic hit on a piece that is an artifact for hit. So this is like a really good piece. Then you go here. This is also a really good piece. And that's what you basically do. You just go around checking the stat line and seeing how many of the filter lines you get here. That's gonna help you like to figure out what you should hold and what you should be transmutating. So I just finished another tab, right? So I'm gonna go here again, transmutate everything. And I'm not opening the chest right now. I'm gonna do those later because it takes a bit, right? Everything takes a bit, so just doing this whole process, even though it's much faster than before, still takes quite a bit. That's why I'm saying, for example, this has a 3 piece. You can see like double endurance. This could be a good piece for an endurance set. But I'm not really with patience to check piece by piece to see what's good. So I'm just checking for the set that I'm using right now and I'm settled on it. So it makes my life much easier, you know? Like, because honestly, it's a hassle. Like, it's such a pain to do this. And they really should have done a better system, but it is what it is. It's what we have, and it's the faster system that we can work around. So you can see I already burned through 200 of those chests. There's still a lot I need to go through. I wish we had more artifact slots because that would make it easier, but I'm not spending lucid on that. Nope. So come back here, click on Lake Heavy and do the whole process again. You can do on the owl window here. I just think it can be a bit misleading, but you can, if you wanna like increase the speed, you can just do it here and see like, oh, see, this is evasion, magic evasion for filters. So I'm gonna, oh my god, so buggy. So I'm gonna lock this piece, right? And then you can go around checking here if there's any other 4 piece. Oh, this has magic evasion, hit chance, not what I want. Yeah, it made easier to filter, but at the same time, it's definitely clunky. It's like not good enough, and definitely needs a lot of improvement. But it made the whole process faster overall. Like you can basically now do everything that you wanna. You can filter things really quickly. You don't need to check piece by piece. You're not gonna be min-maxing the effectiveness of getting like maybe better pieces for other sets, because the filters are really not that sophisticated, let's say like that. But it should speed up your process if you're just looking for better artifacts. Like, I really need better weekend chance artifacts here, and I'm really struggling to get those. So doing this here actually is gonna help me quite a bit. And I also need to get more heavy and magic heavy on the first piece here, because I have been struggling to get a piece that has both of those. So doing this with this system is gonna get much easier to get those quickly. Of course, there's still a lot of work, but I think you got the idea. You just keep opening, go to artifacts, click to filter. I'm only doing the first filter because I really don't care too much about the hit build right now, because I just focus on this. So just go here, boom, for piece, nothing, boom, 4, 3, nothing. Then I go here, 3. So I'm just gonna ignore 5, 4. Oh, and there's a new one 4, but like I said, it's mixing the evasion with the heavy, so I pass. Now it's all 3. I come here, let's see, what did we get? Nothing new here. And the same for the moon, doesn't matter too much, so just go and repeat the process. As you can see, it's pretty boring and not really fun, but that's the effective way that I found to do this. Personally, I think it's much better than before, but it still needs a lot of improvement. But I hope this helped you to like at least get an idea on how to use the thing. I'm gonna finish filtering on all my artifacts here, because that can improve a little bit my status to min-max, but honestly, it's a lot of work for very little reward. But I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. See ya.